Hello, namaste. Welcome to my YouTube channel Manisha's Content Hub.
I am Manisha Pujari.
So it's been a very long time, but don't worry. I have come up with a very interesting topic that is UI UX. So let's not take much time and let's get started. And yes, stay till the end so that you understand the whole concept of UI UX. Okay? So yeah.
Okay, UI stands for user interface and UX stands for user experience. So now let's talk about user interface. User interface focuses on appearance and layout of the application. User interface is the whole design of the app. It includes text, colors, fonts, slides, micro interactions, animations, each and everything that we see in the app. User interface task is to make the app look attractive, visually stimulating, themed appropriately according to the nature and personality of the app. User interface designer task is to make sure how the user interface will look. So now let's talk about user experience. User experience of the app is determined by how easy or difficult it is to interact with the user interface that the UI designer have created. Is navigating the app feels logical or it's confusing? Does interacting with the app gives the user sense that they are efficiently accomplishing the task that they are set out or it feels like a struggle? User experience designer task is to make sure how the user interface operates. So the UI designer get the opportunity to create easy, meaningful, user-friendly digital products that solves the problems and make people's life easy or simply entertain them. User experience designer is also responsibility of creating positive user experience of the product by making it easy to use. UI and UX is very important for creating digital products like apps, websites, and software. It also gives us the opportunity to work with the developers and designers and stakeholders to bring our product to life. As a UX designer, your responsibility is to make sure when someone interacts with your software, it should be easy to understand how the app works. Or if the user wants to do any function or anything, then he should easily understand how the app works. Now let's see why we use this UI UX as one word. This UI stands for user interface. Whenever we open an application, we can see the buttons, text, colors. So we can see it visually. So if I want to compress this whole concept in one word, it is called as user interface. The user interface of the app. So, in UI UX is a big subject which consists of the user research, then user flows, then comes prototyping, wireframes, and UI is just a part of UX. Okay, so now let's see what is the need of UI and UX. Okay, so suppose you developed an app and marketed that app and after spending a lot of time and money, but afterwards you realize it your product has flopped. Then it will cost your company a lot of money and resources. So if you fix your product in a very early design phase itself, what I mean by design phase means when you are solving any problem statement or prototyping. So by that we will design a very nice product and it can be developed in the right way, and eventually it will become easy for the marketing team to sell that product. But if your design is not so good or your user does not understand your product how to use, then the market will not accept your product. So now let's see how to learn user interface and user experience. So first of all, there is a tool from which we do this all user interface. So that tool is called as Figma. And then second thing, there is just whole subject called user experience design. And user experience design is something that we learn on a daily basis. Even though if you have 5 years of experience, you will still get to learn new things as you work. But this tool in which we will create user interface is very easy to learn. We can learn it in 15 to 20 days.
Okay, UI UX, what is UI UX. So I'll meet you in the next video. Okay, so if you like this video, then please like, subscribe, comment and share with your friends, because this is an high demanding course of UI UX. So please share, and yes, lots of love. Radhe Radhe.